Contrary to what Wahiga said, I do have a semblance, a kitu kidogo to, everybody has to start from somewhere. There is a beginning. I do have something sort of a beard that I pride myself in. It has taken me many months of growth, but I am dwarfed by at least one of my guests. The other is just like me. It's just looking like a baby's bottom. All right, so we have OneWash, Erick OneWash, yep. And Tony Airo. Erick OneWash is a celebrity stylist. Tony Airo is a manufacturer and a stylist as well. And we're talking about beards, and we can see Tony is rocking one. Yeah. Tony, first of all, let's start there. How long did it take you to get
to this?
Here? Yeah.
This is 1 week.
You're lying, Tony.
I swear.
1 week?
1 week.
To grow all
to
this.
Only do this.
What do you use?
It's maintenance also. You see, when we have an oil that we use not to grow but to maintain the beards, because when the beards are dry they break too much. They also don't look
break
nice.
You mean
they fall out, you know, when you're combing, because of dryness.
Yes.
They fall out too much, so you don't even enjoy growing your beards.
And the itching.
The itchiness is about, I think, shaving, the way people shave their beards, which I think Eric can say how there's a way of shaving beards so that you don't itch. Yes.
So before we go to Eric as well, so walk us through, because you manufacture some of these oils, right?
Yeah,
so walk us through that process. What led you to that?
What led me first is I saw a gap. You know, there's no one who was having a beard oil around. So I said, why not come up with an oil that will, you know, cater for the guys who have beards. So that's how I started. And you know, when you start, normally you start with people like Eric. I use them a lot because they're in the salon, they have a lot of clients. So you give them samples to, you know, to tell you. So I get my correction also from them, like, do this, the scent is too much, the oil is too much. That's how you correct it. And I just saw a gap and said, let me go for it. Yes.
And how's it been so far?
Very good.
Yeah.
The response is very, very good. Like I can say we can sell 800 pieces in a month.
Wow.
And this is like 4 months ago. Yes.
That was 4 months ago. So business has been steadily growing.
Yes, it is good. And people are accepting that, you know, now you can maintain your beards. You know? Because beard, it's a big gang now.
Yeah, it's a beard gang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Eric, tell us a little bit about, first of all, why have you chosen to have your beard up to kadogo to
kadogo? It's just, you know, beards. You have something that suits your facial look. You understand? Because it should complement beard. The past like 2 to 3 years, it's a fashionable kind of statement. We see celebrities, we see sportsmen donning the beard. Governors, can see you too. You're small. So it's a brand. It's a brand sort of. It should complement your facial structure. You understand? So for me, with this, I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah. So
when you say facial structure, I mean that's the other misconception. Guys just think that I can start growing a beard, Wahiga can grow a beard, Hussein Mohammed, Jeff Koinanga. So what do you look at? Like how do you know that sasa uso yangu ni uso ya beard?
First, you know, you have to you know, fashion and style it's inside you. You understand? You have to own the style. So for you to grow beards, you have to understand in line with your profession, in line with your what you do day to day. You understand? And also because it's commitment. You understand? For you to grow the facial, it's called facial hair. For you to have that time to grow it and to groom it, it needs time, it needs commitment. And that's why I'm happy for people like Tony who came up with the oil to help those people who know the importance of grooming the beards. You know, sometimes when you have beards, there are those people who just think it's just growing them off. And combing.
Right.
But you need to understand that trimming is important, and there's a way you should trim that suits a certain style, to complement everything. You understand? So that's how I'm happy that you came with her, because it helps also. It helps in moisturizing, because most of the time our skin also hydrates too much. You understand? So the oil helps us in hydrating the skin, and you can't have dandruff, itchiness, and so on and so forth, and also breakage. Because most of the beards, you'll see people having the split ends, of which when it's too much brittle, it starts breaking up, and you cannot help maintaining it. Yep.
Another question I'd like to ask, without giving away state secrets.
Okay.
What goes into the oil? Like what does it help?
To make it.
Right.
We blend in essential oils.
Okay.
Period. That's what we do. We just blend in essential oil. We came up with a scent that men would not feel it's too much because it's next to your nose and everything. It's a settled scent, so it's not too much. There's no chemical. There's nothing. It's just essential oils. Yes.
And so when you talk about beard care, because there are common things. One, we already talked about irritating, and it's the way that you you shave it.
Yeah.
But then there's also like maintenance, because it's also a matter of preference. I mean, yours looks nice and trim.
Okay, yeah.
But there are guys who, like Rick Ross,
Yeah.
and
And that's why tunasema facial structure.
Yeah.
Not everyone can. You might have all facial hair, but you might not look good if you leave them. You might look good in a line. You might look good in a mustache. You might look good in a it depends with how your facial is. So I think it's also good for you to give your barber a chance to come up with something that will suit you, because I have a strong belief that it's not everyone who looks really nice in beard. There are guys who look nice, there are guys who don't look really nice. Yeah.
Look as nice.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Speaking also about just the business side of it, I mean, you said 4 months ago you're doing like 800, but I'm sure when you're beginning, was it as what were some maybe the challenges you faced? Like
the challenge is this mentality of mwanaume ni kuparara, mwanaume ni kukaa hivi hivi. That was the biggest challenge. So what I did is I went to the barber shops and first started with them, like introducing the product and telling them what it does. It takes time for them to start picking, and but with time guys have started appreciating, because if why I target barbers and is because they meet a lot of people. You can't meet all these people,
right? Especially in the
exactly. So when they go and they try and they tell you, it was good, the scent was too much. Oh, my client is asking for one, So that's how we started.
So sort of market research.
Exactly. Okay. So that was the best thing, because just putting it in the shelf there does not mean anything. You have to talk to the guys in the industry for them to push this product. You just the product is good for me. I'll say it's good, but what about the guys who are using? I have to look for the feedback. Even something like a sticker, I have to talk to them. What sticker would you feel is good? So I give them chances. They tell you, this looks like a lady. This doesn't look. So you get chances of, you get that chance of talking to people and people telling you, because the dream I had about this thing was, it was supposed to be even in 120 ml bottle, but guys said, no, nataka ile naika kwa mfuko. I just do it. So I put it in a bottle that is more of medicinal, so you can just do it like this and push it and just. So those are the things that I use a lot with stylists, so that they can tell you what exactly they want.
What is the one?
Exactly.
Yeah, and Eric, also, so what happens, there are some times when what are some of the common things because you talked about there's a way that you're supposed to shave. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that, because some of the common problems are, there are those who, it's the itching that I talked about, there's the swelling, the two bumps. And most people just say, barb control, majimoto, choma ye. So what's supposed to, what's the procedure, so that you still look nice and dapper and neat, and then you don't have all those irritations?
Most of the time, first you have to understand that the African hair, the way it grows, you understand. So when you get to understand the structure on how it grows, you have the right barber, you'll definitely understand, and you'll sort the right trimmer. So it narrows down to the trimmer first. You have to get a good beard trimmer, you understand? Then there's a way of doing it that narrows down to the professionalism of the barber, from one trim to the other, and the style you're supposed to trim, you understand? So basically I believe in professionalism and also the in-depth understanding of how it's supposed to be done. Like Tony has said, these days beards is not like kitambo ilikuwa. It's just unaacha tu, you understand?
Vegetation.
That's why a lot of people have problems with the bumps and so on and so forth. But if you identify the right product that suits the skin it's also sensitive, you understand? So you have to understand how it should be. It varies from one person to the other, sensitivity of the skin and stuff. But with the beard oil, it helps a lot, because most of the people, the skin breakage and stuff, you can handle it with the beard oil. Just apply it morning after you moisturize it a bit, after washing. That's when the pores are open, the hair follicles are open. You just rub it a little bit, it absorbs correctly, you understand? So that's the best way, the secret.
That's the secret.
Yep.
And when it comes to the oil as well, part of the research because like you said, there are different people, different skin types. Does it matter if like your skin type is oily, dry? Does it matter?
Yeah, it does matter. If your skin is oily, probably use less.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's dry, you'll use more. It's with time that you will know what amount to use on your beards.
Like what works for you, sort of.
Yes, what works for you. I won't say that if you're oily, you can't use it. You can just use a little bit. Like 2 drops. If you're dry, you can use more than 2 drops. You will know, and you'll also see the way your barber uses the oil. Then you'll understand better. Yeah.
What are some of the misconceptions that maybe you guys have you faced or know about people who have beards? Some of the misconceptions, myths, where people just have got it wrong.
For me, I'll say there are many people who tell me or text me, inbox me and tell me, well, Mungu amenipatia tu hizi ndevu hivi, sinidi hizo ma oil, And normally say the oil does not, the misconception is also that, when you apply the oil, your beard will grow. It's not about growing. It doesn't grow
That's
your
what
beard.
I was going to ask. Is there like a hair growth? Because people say to grow your hair fast.
I think with that one, if it comes to breaking, if your hair has broken like on the scalp, that's you can boost your scalp. Okay. But this beard oil cannot make your beards grow. You can't say Tony anapaka, hata minda paka, then it will grow. No, it's just to moisturize your hair and to lessen the breakage. So if it lessens the breakage, probably you'll see that your hair, your beards are growing longer every time. Yeah, but it's not specifically for.
What about those other things? And maybe you can also, because there are those guys who they say, I've heard 2 things about growing beards, and one of them is a myth that was told to me by Freddie Ndimuli. Ati ukitaka beard yako grow, enda tu kwa baba, wacheze tu hapo chini. Wacheze tu hapo, wacheze tu hapo, hata kama una kitu, it has stimulated the growth.
No. That's I think it's a myth or something people believe on that, because if you do that, you'll damage your skin, you understand? Because that's a trimmer and it's a blade kind of thing. So if you keep on doing that, you'll have those issues like itching and stuff. So may think it doesn't happen like that. This is genetic also, and just time. Like I say, it's commitment. This is facial hair. It's like if you take care of your hair, kwa kichwa, if you want hair also kwa facial hair, you have to be committed, and you have to invest on oils. You have to invest on a good barber, and so on and so forth.
What is normally the essence of after you've been at the barber or shaved the ioku? There are 2 things that I see that I sometimes I don't understand. So there is the powder, then there's also ile majimoto ya kuchoma after. What's that for?
I believe it's just an art, Ni kama ule mcheza gitaa. Anatakana kucheza tu, akicheza gitaa hivi itatoka sauti. Lakini saa zingine unafanya hivi, anateremsha chini. So unapata ile powder, sometimes it's just to put it so that you can get a better line. You see, when you get the white powder, when you put it here, you get a better, it guides you on putting the line. Okay. But there's nothing much that you do there to protect the skin or something. Personally, I don't think it is.
Oh, so it's not to do the skin?
No. Okay. It's just, you see, when you apply the white oil, then the hairs come out better. Even if you're drawing if you're cutting it, if you're trimming your sides, you'll see it much better. But about the kuchoma na majimoto,
yes,
for me, what I've gone to school doing, I don't think it really works.
So it doesn't work. So
one, for your skin to be soft, not to itch and everything, one, it's normally how you shave your hair. Maybe your hairs are growing towards, downwards, and then you cut your hair like this. You probably itch so fast because you're kind of pulling out the hairs. So it's normally how it's shaved. And you
determines even
exactly. And if you know your hair, like your beards grow very fast, I don't think it's professional to stretch your skin and really trim it very thin, because you'll definitely have some irritations. Yeah. Even the putting the spirit, like that spirit, concentrated spirit direct, sometimes it doesn't really work. Yeah. Personally, I don't even use the spirit. I don't use the powder. Yeah.
So it's the different schools of thought. It's actually an art.
Yeah.
And that's somebody's saying here, that is Cosmic_Boom. And I say, me watching Willie Saburu talking about maintaining beards while he has a baby bottom face. Very interesting. Then also, Wahiga, sorry, it says the guy with the hat, Wahiga and Raburu's beard can be counted one after another. The show is awesome. Jacom Anaskorom says we should ask them what's the name of that oil that I can use. What's the name of the oil? And where can I find it?
It's under the Hub Oils. It's called a beard oil. You can get it in all Best Ladies shops countrywide. You can get it in Tuskys, Timol, Buruburu, and Kisumu. You can also get it in Carrefour, all Carrefour.
The name again?
Beard oil.
Beard oil.
It's just a beard oil, by the Hub Oils. That's a brand.
And then also we have one Juvenaris who says I should say hi to you.
Hi, Juvenaris.
That you guys will work together at some point. Yes. So I guess maybe some of the final comments as well is where can they find you? Like
I have a salon in town, Lyric House, Kimathi Street. It's called African Royalty Salon. That's where we deal with everything, hair, manicure, pedicure, shaving and stuff. So you can visit us. And as well, we're promoting local brands, you understand? That's why I'm happy for people like Tony who have a variety of brands, of local brands. Apart from the beard oil, he has shampoos and so on and so forth. So for me, I believe we're going in the right direction as a country. If we keep on promoting local brands in our own salons, we'll be better.
You'll be better.
Yep.
All right, so that's what and for you, Tony?
And for me, I'm really grateful for the Kenyans who have supported me since we started these brands. And I just have to say, asanteni, Mungu awabariki. Products ziko kwenye Best Ladies zote countrywide. There are 26 of them, carry 4. You can go to our website also and get our products, www.tonyairos.com. Asanteni.
All right, so that's as far as that is concerned, that's where you can find them. So if you have any more questions, we're going to try after the show. We're going to do a nice old photo op and I'll tag all of them, so you can always go to Atuli Saburo and find information on where you can get them. Well, I'd say thank you guys for coming. I'm going to look for the oil as well.
Please do.
You should.
Nice dab it.
Drop
hopefully
it.
we'll have progress. And by the way, wamesema ni genetics, so sione hapa ati na struggle sana. My family hatunanga beards. But I can be the first. So like I say, a big thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and check some others, what's going on up and around Wahiga Mwaura.